YouTubers, it's Boss Magnus here with another Magic the Gathering Arena video for your viewing or listening pleasure. And it's that time of week again. It's midweek Magic, and this week it is Through the Omenpaths Foundations. Now, what the hell is that? Well, they want us to use Through the Omenpaths, and there's probably not enough cards in there to make a deck just by itself. I mean, there is, because there's Sealed Deck and there's Draft. So they mashed Foundations into it as well. Now, here it says, bring a 60 card deck with only cards from the most recent set and Foundations and demonstrate your mastery of the new cards. Now, my understanding is that this is not all cards are available. So I made 2 decks here, but just to verify, validate Through the Omenpaths Foundations, if I show not collected, and granted I have a fairly big collection, I'll add these Bishop Soldiers, and then I'm just going to add a bunch of other cards until I get to 60 cards. And you can see I don't have these cards here. And I can clearly see it says craft all, and I'm going to say done. Decks contains cards not in your collection. Would you like to save and exit anyway? Yeah, I would. Waiting for the server. Invalid deck. Deck validation failed. So it looks like this one is not set up where you can use any card available, where they're trying to get you to buy the cards because you fall in love with and find some janky cool deck that you want to play, so you want to craft the wild cards. This time it's just bring what you got. Now, if you go out, you can find there's a website called MTGA for Magic the Gathering Arena. Zone.com, so it's mtgazone.com. They actually do a pretty good midweek Magic event guide, and they've got a couple decks out there. They got a Red Burn deck, a Gruul Spiders deck, an Azorius Flyers deck, a Mono Black deck, and an Azorius Control deck out there. So those are some options for you, and I would say that the way that this is set up, because you don't have all the cards available for you to play with, I would do what you can to just play with what you got. Now, if you don't want to try and struggle with creating a deck with your cards, the other option is to use, and I got a heck of a lot of decks here, starter decks, because all of these are Foundations only, and either just play one of these. I think you can probably get your 3 wins if you play one of these decks, or take one of these that you like and then just add in some other cards that you've got. Either add other Foundations cards to make it a little bit more powerful, a little bit more fun, or add in some of the Omenpaths cards to do the same thing. So that would be my recommendation. I think it's kind of sucky that they're not allowing access to all the cards, but it is what it is. So I built 2 decks with the cards that I have, and I will put both of them in the description. Midweek Magic Cats. So this is, and I'll show you the deck here. Kind of a low to the ground. 1, 2, 3. A couple of high casting costs, though claws out. Has affinity for cats, so that gets it down to 2. 2 white. Very light mana base. Should be able to get by with mostly two lands for the most of the deck. Spitting out cats. Sky Knight Squire just gets bigger. Dawning Marshal, it's a flyer, but you can also use it to pump your squad in the long term. Ajani's Pridemate. Probably not going to grow that much, though it does grow with the Lean and Vanguard. I've got 4 Arabo, the First Fang. Not only does it make a cat, but it gives cats a +1/+1 bonus. And then, of course, the claws out. Now, I've also got Divine Resilience. So this is an instant trick to save one of your creatures, or to save all your creatures from a wrath. Board wipes are terrible when you're going wide with a deck like this. And then I've also got Make a Stand, which also gives creatures indestructible as a trick, but you can also use it as an anthem to give everybody +1/+0 if you're trying to swing through. So that's the theme of this deck. The other one, I don't know if you caught it, is a Gates deck. Well, that didn't quite go like I intended. Let's go back here. Plus, this is Midweek Magic Gates. So the whole point of a Gates deck is to utilize Maze's End. It enters tapped. You can use it for colorless mana, and you can tap 3 and return this to your hand and search your library for a gate. Then, if you control 10 or more gates with different names, you win the game. So that's how this deck works. The whole point of it is to survive until then. So I've got a sweeper, I've got removal, I've got the ability to play more than one land, I've got landfall to gain a life and draw a card should I get there, Maze Mind Tome to scry and draw cards, Elves for a little bit of ramp, Elspeth Smite for some defense. This is not, I have another build that I really like of Gates that I played a little bit, actually played a little bit on the ladder, but it uses black, and a lot of the key black cards, the only key black card is Duress, which is still valid to play. All the other stuff, shoots Sheriff and everything else, it's not there, so it doesn't really hold up. So this is my attempt at that. So I'm going to play both of these, and you know, since I'm on this one, let's go ahead and see if we can eke out a win with Gates. I'm going to guess that this exact build is too slow and doesn't have enough defense to survive the onslaught. I'm going to guess I'm going to run into a lot of mono red burn aggro type decks. But we'll see. We'll give it a shot. So I have a choice either to try and get the elves out or to defend myself with Elspeth Smite. I'm going to start with the elves. See how that goes. Now this is 3 to tap and return it to start putting out gates. So that's by 1, 2, and 3. The other thing that is in this format that you have to kind of think about is that if you're going to be playing multiple colors, like my opponent's playing black and white, the fixing is pretty garbage for this. You know, there's no lands that come in untapped, that sort of thing. So, something to think about. So I do want to get Tatyova out as soon as I can. I've got green, I've got blue. Just need to have enough lands to make it happen. So I lost my elf. Lost my elf in El Segundo. So I guess it really doesn't matter. My next play is either Elspeth Smite or Banishing Light. So we'll do that. So we've got Azorius, Simic, Orzhov. So I wonder if my opponent is playing the standard build there, Phyrexian Arena and the black-white life gain. That's a card that's in that deck as well, if I remember correctly. One of the things that this deck really misses, there's a, I can't remember, there's a cavern, something or other, that lands enter untapped, which now I don't have that as an option. Getting something that allows me to play additional lands, that's pretty big, but not sure if it'll be enough. We'll see. They inevitably have lots of removal in that deck, so I think I only have 2 loots. So, yeah, this might not work out, but we'll see. What can you do but give it a try? Do they just have more removal? They're not playing any threats. It'd be great if they played that Elenia, something of the dusk or whatever. Nope, it's another 4 mana. Okay. Good, do that. And I'll do this as well. And we want to get one of ours that we only have one of. And I am not going to attack, saving mana for my Elspeth Smite. Hopefully they are not able to gain any life and make that any bigger. But I'm willing to bet that they can. Yep, there we go. So, if they have 25 life or more, it has double strike, so that's a problem. And that's another problem. My draw engine is deceased. Okay, so I'm gonna have to Banishing Light that thing. Get Maze's End back out on the field. Banishing Light, Twinblade Paladin, and we'll say go. Okay, I've got an Elspeth Smite loaded up for the Inspiring Overseer, but it will not help me. There is a Lenda. Wish I had my Banishing Light for that, but I don't. But maybe I will. Okay, so we're going to blue, white, white and green, and we'll play that. We'll get 2 more. Is it and Rakdos? And let's see, what do I have? What am I missing here? Don't have Golgari, so we'll put that into play. Already got Simic out here. So this has hexproof from instance, so my smite, she does nothing. But I can double smite the panda. And the panda's trigger, when it dies, won't go off. Okay, they're doing the thing here. Okay, do I have Boros? I don't. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Is this it? Is this going to be 10? Who am I missing? Azorius, Boros, Orzhov. Let me see. I got Simic and Selesnya. People are probably yelling at me. There's Selesnya and Simic. God. Orzhov and Gruul. Gruul. Orzhov. Golgari. Boros, Azorius. I guess it's Golgari that I don't have? Golgari. Oh, what the shit? I picked the wrong one. Oh. I just threw that away. I completely threw that away. I think that was the win. Shit. That was terrible. Oh well. Oh well. It's so disappointing. I'm such a sloppy player. Do you feel my pain? Is that coming through the microphone? My own terrible play there. Ugh. This is gross. It's just terrible. Yeah, it's gonna be slow. This is gonna be slow. Okay, we'll get the white green since that's our main color. Oh yeah, here we go. The assault begins. Question is, do I smite it or do I not? I think I'm going to take that and smite the Sagan Siphoner. Because I don't care if they gain life. Okay, that's interesting. So we'll do that. Put them out. Drop that. And we'll smite the Siphoner. Ooh, that's a good target too. Four mana available. Well, I mean, we'll put down Boros, and then we will find Dimir. And is it? Although, yeah, I should have gotten the one that helps me find other gates. That was another mistake-o. Bako mistake-o. Well, let's do this at least. Gain a life, draw a card. No thanks. So we'll have mana to smite the angel. But that panda is waiting for its Mothwing Shroud. Ah, I got something good on top, huh? Don't kill Tatiobas. You got a buff. +2/+2, gain 2 life. No, he does not. Or she does not. Or they do not. Still, lots of damage. Okay, we'll do that. There's no hexproof, I think, so Mothwing Shroud should still work. Oh, are they quitting on me? I'm okay if I get a cheese win. Okay, we will hit the panda. Now, I don't think that there's any target attacking creature, but it's not worth it. So my goal is not to kill them with my damage. It is but to survive to the gates. Okay. 8 gates. Now they're drawing 2. Now they're gonna be dealing 2. Okay. Card draw. Loot. Why didn't... Oh, I don't have one. Never mind. Okay. No. I'm good. So I think the only other creature I haven't... No, I don't. I do have another creature. I have a... I did have a big creature. I had some big green creature. Scouring Storm Soul. I have that as a creature in here too. No, I gotta get rid of the Overseer. It's too much damage. 2 points a turn is too much damage. And what is that? Scouring its power equal to the number of things you can't be blocked by creature power 2 or less. So that was my mill. So I think I just need to draw with this. And I'm going to hold the Mothwing Shroud back. Yeah, clearly it was a mistake for me when I used the circuitous route and did not get the gate that allows me to find other gates, the Maze's End. Oh wait, Maze's End isn't a gate. I couldn't have found it. That's right. Never mind. No tax. Not interested. Yes. Keep drawing. I don't know, maybe I should have taken out the Phyrexian Arena with my Mothwing Shroud. Is that the better play? Is that what everybody's yelling at me for? You're probably right. Okay. If they don't play some huge threat, then I will do that. I'm just nervous about them dropping Elena and then... Ugh. Yep. Yep. So here's the thing. If I shroud the hawk... Oh, the creature doesn't die. Okay. Rakdos. Take that out. That one to the graveyard. That was much success. Page counter. Draw a card. Another Vanishing Light. Take out the arena. Don't mind if I do. No attack. Okay, one more page counter and also gained 4 life. Ooh. Yeah. I don't mind losing my elves. You have a trick to save it. Okay. Still blocked. Awesome. For me. Gotta gain that life. Gotta gain that life. Let's activate. Form of a 12/12. Let's see if they want to block. I don't think that they will. No. So this can't be blocked by creatures with power 2 or less, which leaves it to the Sunblessed Healer. Oh, it's a panda. Well, I can't block it. Yeah. So if I attack with the Storm Soul, they're going to block with their panda, and they're going to get... They have nothing to get back. That's pretty sweet. Let's do that then. Maybe they'll just take it all. Wow. I've been able to exile a whole lot of stuff. They're thinking about it, aren't they? I got backups. Okay, maybe they're not thinking about it. Maybe they just quit. I said, this has gotten too complicated. I am no longer interested. Okay. Drop it on. And I got nothing else to play here, so activate the ability. Nope. Can't block it. Got nothing in the air. Day of Judgment. I want to do that because I want to keep my Tatyova. Yeah. I gotta start thinking about not losing all my lands because I gotta be able to get something with Maze's End, don't I? Yeah, I don't know. I think I should do this. So let's see. Let's make sure I've got everybody here now. We got Simic, Selesnya, and Gruul. Selesnya, Simic, and Gruul. Got Golgari, Boros, Azorius. Azorius, Boros. I don't have Golgari. Okay. Fuck yeah. I guess why not? Yeah. That's the good stuff, huh? Nope. It's a blank. No attack. What I don't want them to do is take the 19 and then take out my L's and force me to block the Tatyova to survive. Yeah, that's fine. They didn't take out Tatyova, so that's the good thing. Oh yeah, sure. Never problem with that at all. If you kill Tatyova, I'll kill everything you own. For Wrath of God says so. Huh. Draw a card. So I don't have any lands here, right? Nope. Decline. I don't want to block with her, but I will if I have to. Jeez, this is getting tight. Yep. Your panda gets bigger. So much bigger. Well, we'll take out the Vampire Nighthawk. Since that's the thing that's actually doing damage. And, yeah. I mean, at this point, I'm waiting to either draw a Maze's End, or a Maze Mine Tome that'll draw me to a Maze's End. Or a land that will draw me to a Maze's End. Or Amaze My Tone, that'll draw me to Amaze's End. Yeah, I think you get what I'm getting at. And I am at 10 life. Pass. What are you thinking over there, KO42? I wonder if at some point they're just gonna go, man, I don't want to put up with this guy's nonsense. He's got all those cards in his hand. I keep throwing everything at him. I don't know what to do. I have no enchantment removal. I'm gonna move on to the next one. I kind of feel like that's where we might get to. You have one card in hand. Are you seriously gonna rope me for 4 timeouts? So frustrating. Tick tock, tick tock. Instead of just closing your iPad, you could have had the decency to actually quit. Yeah. If only there was a way to fast forward this, you know? I mean, for you all it is, but I have to sit here in real time. So I guess this is another win con. It's not just the Gates win con, it's the bore your opponent out of their skull win con. Get your opponent frustrated so they just want to quit win con. At least I hope that's it. I hope that they're not going to just really rope me all the way down and then all of a sudden make their play. I mean, are they intentionally trying to make me quit? That would be so classless. That's more classless than just closing your iPad to go do something better with your time and not resigning the match. Bust a Sword, Final Fantasy, not an enfranchised Magic player. Nuisance Final Fantasy, maybe? I mean, the Fiendish Panda has targets. Target. It has a target. Okay. I mean, I guess I won with Gates. Yay, me. I have a feeling that as long as it took me to play that single game, I can probably get 2 wins with the cats, the white weenie deck. Okay, let's switch it up. Saw 2 with that one. Midweek Magic Cats. It's cats. Memories. Not a plane in my deck. I hope that's not the case. That's the problem with this deck. Well, I mean, come on, there's lots of problems with the deck. But this time, land ain't one of them. Okay, well, let's keep it. Turn 1 kitty. Only thing would be better if I draw a 2-mana cat. Here we go. Mono red burn. Ooh, 2-mana cat. Hell no. I will attack with my kitty cats when they are bigger. When they are much, much bigger. You and your goblins can have your romantic rendezvous, Bob. If that is your real name, Bob. Attack! The power of the white weenies. Yep. Can't block with airbow. You got me. You have a trick? No. Okay, you just wanted to play your borders. Got it. Okay. This is for one creature, gains indestructible. So let's play a kitty cat. Make another kitty cat. Get a land. And we'll just swing with everybody. Yep. You can block. And I will make him indestructible. And then swing with everyone. Cranko, mob boss, does he have haste? Nope. You gonna swing with the borders? Or are you gonna try and defend? Sweet. Well, neither of these are going to do anything. This, however, gives everybody indestructible. Basically buys another turn. That's a goblin, so you can make two. But let's go for it. Should just be eight straight up on the board, right? There we go. Cats versus goblins. Reward. Claim. Gems. Okay. Fast cats. I'm a cat. I'm a kitty cat. And I dance, 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 dance. I'm a cat. I'm a kitty cat. Kawoosh. The sound I make when I fall into the bathtub. Kawoosh. So I think I'll start with the Squire into Erebos. Because Erebos will trigger this twice, right? Golgari. Kawoosh with Golgari. Starting with the Scoos. Well, scoos me. Oh no. Got some black removal. Some overpriced standards and Omenpath removal. Nope. No blocks. I might not be able to stand the onslaught here. Yay, it was a land. I needed that. So if that deals combat damage, it gets food token, but it's trampling, so you know what? Let's do it. Trick. They're gonna giant growth it, make it oh so much bigger, still do damage and save it. Nope. Success. You can make your Scoos bigger. Oh, this is one of the standard decks. Never mind. I think I know what's in this deck now. Okay. So now it's all about just flying and not losing the Squire. Which would have been good to have saved the other card, huh? Yep. 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 Hey, cat. Are you a cat? Are you a kitty cat? My cat Amber is sniffing at my feet. Okay. Come on, Kiwoosh. You got 4 cards, you got 5 mana. You can eat some food. You can scooze a graveyard. You got choices. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Eaten alive. Yep. Lost my banger. Oh well. What are you gonna do? What am I gonna do about that? Trigger the Warden. Trigger the Prowler. Yep. Okay, so nothing to trigger the Pride Mate right now, so let's go ahead and drop a parent. Continue to go wider. No attacks. We'll just keep going wider and wider. Maybe we get to the Caracal, then make a stand. We'll use our 2/2 sacrificial cats. All right. So we'll make more cats. Next. Nope. End turn. We are going wide. So right now I've got 5. I've got 4 on them. Okay. So 4 of them becomes 3 is 12 is not enough. Nope. Yep. You ate some food. I don't have any creatures. You have an ooze and a boar. So if I attacked, they have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That'd be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I have 3, 4, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13. So that's 8. I don't know. Math is hard. I'm just gonna swing. I don't give a crap. I feel like I've got it. I don't know. If I don't, I'm not even sure that I'll die on the crackback, so. Had it. There we go. The power of kitties. Okay. Well, it's a decently short video. Would have been even shorter if I knew how to play the Gates deck. But I didn't. And a Steel Web Surveyor. Couldn't care less. Okay. Anyway, this is Midweek Magic through the Omenpaths Foundations. Like I said, my recommendation, do not craft any wildcards to play this event. use the starter decks. Just play those straight up. If you have some other Foundations cards, other Omenpaths cards, sub in the ones that make sense. That's going to be the lowest lift. If you have some other decks that you want to play and you want to try out, great, but I don't think this is the one where you want to spend your wild cards. Anyway, thanks a lot for watching. I'll see you again next week. Take care now. Bye.